late 40s now, still fighting these random people in random places.
Yeah.
For 5 million here, 10 million there.
No, he's just a big spender. You can't spend like that, you know? Buy an original. We'd love to have you in the Dow. What? Invest in Prime, huh? Do something smart with your money, Floyd.
Questions. That's what Baldwin County investigators are going over right now after a huge money seizure along I-65.
Today, the Interstate Interdiction Task Force found this money in a search of a semi on I-65 in Baldwin County.
Floyd Mayweather is reportedly enraged following the confiscation of $250 million in cash and luxury assets by federal agents due to outstanding tax bills and increasing liabilities. Known for his opulent lifestyle, Mayweather's grand homes and exotic cars such as several Bugatti Veyrons, a rare Koenigsegg CCX or Trevita valued at up to $8 million, and a $3.5 million Bugatti Chiron were among the seized items. Despite projecting enormous wealth, the IRS has filed liens totaling over $22 million against him for unpaid taxes, with more historical debts remaining unsettled. This sweeping seizure reveals the severity of his current financial difficulties.
And looks like he's filed a petition with the United States tax court saying that much of his money is tied up and cannot be easily converted into the cash that he needs to pay those taxes. And so for that reason, he's asking for a short-term installment agreement, and that's going to allow him more time to get the cash. Although the taxpayer has substantial assets, those assets are restricted and primarily illiquid. So the taxpayer has a significant liquidity event scheduled in about 60 days.
Often referred to as Money Mayweather, Floyd is famed for his luxurious way of living and large cash reserves. In 2013, it emerged that he held $123 million in a single bank account, reflecting his preference for readily available funds. His extravagant homes, including a $25.5 million estate in Beverly Hills and a $10 million Las Vegas mansion, are outfitted with high-end features like expansive 20-car garages and lavish interior decor. Mayweather's strong preference for cash payments is most apparent in his real estate dealings, where he regularly purchases properties outright. This habit reinforces his image as someone with vast financial resources and a taste for splurging. Floyd Mayweather's estates serve as shrines to luxury, packed with elite, high-end items. His vehicle collection alone is estimated at over $50 million and includes rare supercars like 3 Bugatti Veyrons, each around $1 million, a $4.8 million Koenigsegg CCX or Trevita, and a $3.3 million Ferrari Enzo. Other cars in his collection include a $3.5 million Bugatti Chiron and a $3.2 million Pagani Huayra BC Roadster. He also owns several high-end Rolls-Royce models, including a Phantom Limited Edition at $641, and multiple Lamborghini Aventadors priced at roughly $517,770 each. These prized vehicles are maintained across his various properties and cities, like Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Miami, though many rarely leave the garage.
Oh, here, I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys.
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities?
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me.
Yes.
In August 2024, Mayweather released a video from his private jet, displaying piles of $100 bills, luxury watches, and designer luggage. Earlier that year, he posted photos of 7 Louis Vuitton bags packed for a week-long trip, one clearly filled with stacks of cash. These posts continue his pattern of openly showcasing his affluence through expensive belongings and first-class travel experiences.
We've seen 69 walk-up bonus. That's a whopping 711 a game by rookies and 125 will come with bases loaded. 510 different players have left the yard, and we've seen 300.
Reports indicate that Mayweather dropped $5 million in just 1 week, purchasing a second private jet and investing in a $40 million property portfolio. That includes more than 60 buildings throughout Manhattan.
Floyd Money Mayweather just bought 60 buildings in Manhattan for $402 million. It's one of the largest deals this year, and the purchase is for 60 buildings and over 1,000 affordable housing apartments, making the average cost per unit $402,000. Before this, Floyd already had a massive real estate portfolio of over $200 million, including 9 skyscrapers in New York City. This new deal involving over 60 buildings is located in Upper Manhattan, and all these properties will fall under Article 9 tax exemption, which means as long as 2/3 of the apartments stay affordable housing, they can collect tax breaks for the next 40 years. And even though Floyd just spent $500 million, he just showed off his new $65 million carbon fiber jet. And the wild part is, this is his second plane and small plane. He also owns a massive Gulfstream 650. But his new plane is pretty sweet. It's a 12-seater equipped with everything you can imagine, including gold cup holders.
Such extravagant purchases enhance Mayweather's image as a wealthy entrepreneur. They have also drawn increased attention to his financial management. Critics are questioning whether this level of spending can be maintained, especially given the backdrop of unpaid taxes and federal liens against him.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. What, they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey, man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating, because that is my favorite boxer, man, and like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter.
Floyd Mayweather consistently showcases his wealth on social media, frequently sharing videos that highlight his extensive luxury watch collection. A standout piece is his $18 million Jacob & Co. billionaire watch, encrusted with 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds. His collection includes high-end timepieces from brands like Rolex, Audemars Piguet, and Richard Mille. Mayweather often travels, with several watches sometimes bringing one for each day of a trip. "I want you all to check this out," he says in a video. "I've got 3 full watch cases. If I'm away for 45 days, I bring 45 watches. I like having choices." He goes on to praise Avi & Co., one of his favorite brands. "I got this a few months ago, love it so much. I picked up another just yesterday." His ongoing commentary on jewelry and watches reinforces his dedication to living large and keeping up his luxurious persona.
I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. Right here, I got 3 cases, and they're all full of watches. So when I travel, I like to take, if I'm going for 45 days, I like to take 45 watches with me. I like to have options. So everybody's always asking me, what's your favorite watch? Well, one of my favorite watch brands is Avi & Co. As you can see right here, I got this a few months back, and it's one of my favorite watches. One of the best brands in the world. That's just my personal opinion. I like the brand so much, I went and bought another watch just yesterday, Avi & Co. As you can see, Avi and Co. Now, let's talk about watches. Let's talk about jewelry. Let's talk about a few things. I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. So we'll set this to the side. Now, we want to give the people an appetizer or something light. So we give you 2 appetizers, then we give you a main course. Just a few watches that I got while I travel. So check this out. We're going to go here first. And of course, the company is Avi & Co. Crazy company. Now, I need you guys to come closer and check this out. So let me come to you guys.
Floyd Mayweather built much of his fortune by taking full control of his boxing career. In 2006, he paid $750,000 to buy out of his contract with Top Rank, allowing him to launch Mayweather Promotions and manage his own business affairs. This decision enabled him to keep a larger share of his fight proceeds, playing a major role in pushing his career earnings past $1 billion.
This is the secret why Floyd Mayweather makes so much more money than all the other boxers. Stay until the very end because I reveal his #1 strategy that nobody talks about. Unlike other boxers, Mayweather has a different business model. He's the promoter himself, and his company Mayweather Promotions does all of the marketing, press conferences, sponsorships, and TV rights. He takes a whopping 50% of all the pay-per-view revenue and gets all the money from ticket sales, merch sales, and concessions. But his #1 strategy that makes him invincible, but first, make sure to follow me so you don't miss any content, is his ability to manage risk. His contract with Showtime Sports not only gives him guaranteed purses that bottom out at $32 million, but contractually states that his promotions company takes on none of the risk. So if a fight bombs and doesn't sell as many tickets or pay-per-view as expected, the network Showtime loses money, but Mayweather Promotions gets away completely unscathed. That is why there will never be another Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I think it was like a $5 or $8 million 5-fight deal or something like that. You have to check the numbers, but he turned that down to start his own promotion. And when he was with HBO, he worked out that deal to do the 24/7, where you can see the behind the scenes. That was right around the time when reality TV was getting big. So you didn't have social media then. People began to build and know Floyd off of the 24/7. I can tell you right now, my wife even became a boxing fan from watching the 24/7s. So the timing of him becoming his own boss, which you're going to make the majority.
Critics often suggest that Mayweather's relentless focus on showcasing his wealth might hurt more than help his public image. By consistently highlighting his expensive lifestyle, he risked being seen as someone defined by materialism rather than his accomplishments in boxing. This emphasis on riches could ultimately cloud his legacy, leading some to question whether this image of success is truly sustainable over time.
They kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old and feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media. But, people on social media do what they do best, especially black people, try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now, Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group. They got a part of it. Then you got 50, they just passing these kids through. So it's a lot of stuff to worry about. But people online seeing what Floyd did or didn't buy, I just find it weird on his end that you still feel like you got to announce every move on social media. And that's his biggest reason why he going broke and why he gonna be broke. He want to keep up with the Joneses. At some point, even, Bill Gates ain't really never lived that lifestyle with Steve. At some point, they scale it back. They had their fun. They probably bought the dream car, dream house, dream bitch. They had the fun, but they realized, okay, let me scale it back. At some point, you can't live your 40s and 50s like you 20 and 19. You can't live like that. It's okay. I don't really need a house in Cali or in New York and in Vegas, and I don't need a house everywhere.
Chael Sonnen, former UFC fighter and analyst, cast doubts on the financial legitimacy of the 2017 Mayweather vs. McGregor bout. Although the event reportedly earned $55 million at the gate with over 13,000 tickets sold, Sonnen, who was present, claimed he saw empty seats and was told to falsely state the venue was sold out, calling it the biggest lie I've lived through. He accused the promoters of exaggerating the numbers for hype. Meanwhile, Mayweather's continued display of wealth has led to further speculation about his actual financial state, especially with critics arguing that his flaunting might be compensating for deeper financial troubles.
Now, this comes amid, rumors of Floyd Mayweather being stuck in Dubai because he owes people money. And, these are coming from trustworthy sources, Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, people who know about Floyd Mayweather's inner life. But back to TMZ. So they reported Floyd Mayweather was courtside for last night's pivotal Clippers versus Mavericks game, but before money got to the arena, he was handing it out, blessing 3 homeless men with $30K. Now, there are no pictures, there is no video of this happening, but there is an official TMZ article, and TMZ usually gets it right. TMZ also said, we're told Mayweather began talking to the guys and decided he wanted to help, so he busted out his backpack and blessed each guy with 10 racks. This is the only photo they have of Floyd Mayweather being at the game. And once again, this comes as everyone is saying he is stuck in Dubai. There isn't any other photos of Floyd Mayweather in the United States except for this one photo. And then we have another article saying this week, TMZ and Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked claimed Floyd had been spotted in LA passing out money to homeless people and attending the Clippers game. But then Floyd posted on Instagram and Instagram stories that he was still in Dubai. It says after Jason Lee shared a picture of Floyd sitting courtside at the Clippers game, Floyd posted a picture of himself geotagged in Dubai, and I believe this is one of Floyd Mayweather's most recent Instagram posts right here. It also says he then shared
Mayweather has also faced backlash for charging steep prices for virtual fan experiences, with packages costing up to $1,499.99. Some fans have complained about unfulfilled promises, such as missing merchandise or incomplete experiences. These issues have sparked concerns about the authenticity of his brand, suggesting it may be driven more by image than substance. Additionally, Mayweather's financial history includes serious concerns like a 2018 incident where he allegedly failed to repay a $5 million debt to Dubai businessman Nasser Al-Rashid, related to a real estate venture. These ongoing challenges have cast doubt on the durability of his glamorous public image.
Let's talk about this picture of Mayweather in Dubai that's going viral. Here's the backstory. According to Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather is being held hostage in Dubai over unpaid debts. Boxing agent Rick Glazer confirmed Davis's comments by saying Floyd is desperately trying to work things out with Dubai's court system. And that's why my comment, blink twice if you're stuck there, on this post is getting a lot of attention. Mayweather still hasn't addressed the situation, so stay tuned.
Tank Davis and blasted Floyd Mayweather and told the world that Floyd over there hanging like a piece of rotisserie by them oil men with that long money, got him held hostage till he get that money back. And y'all know Floyd be lying too. Floyd, so I've been out of town, I've been traveling the world for 2 months, but you look at Floyd, he ain't got no haircut or nothing, and he sent him there. And then Bill Caney said, oh, what account you on? Why we ain't on the Floyd Mayweather account? He said, oh, this is a guy account that I'm cool with, or that I know this his account. Why you can't get on your own account, Floyd? Not hating on Floyd. Floyd didn't touch a lot of money, more than I probably ever see in my life, y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all got to look at it like this. Ain't no 40-some-year-old guy who done made $500 million finna be out there doing exhibition fights. All right, then y'all don't know about he sold a Bugatti, and Bugatti don't want to deal with him before because he sold a Bugatti that he had and got more off of it. Floyd going through it, but y'all don't want to believe it. And I wish nothing bad on him, but the truth is the truth. Floyd got to pay them folks their money. Them oil folks over there do not play.
Mayweather has faced widespread criticism for his flamboyant displays of wealth, including laying out stacks of cash across tables or waving bundles of $100 bills like trophies. These dramatic scenes are often viewed as efforts to portray financial dominance, especially given his known legal and financial troubles. Persistent reports of outstanding taxes and debts have fueled speculation that these displays may be more about preserving his image than reflecting reality. While such behavior helps keep him in the spotlight, it also opens him up to deeper questions about his financial priorities and stability.
Money made all day. You know, right here, the light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you into my life. So Andrew Jackson, of course, is on the 20. Benjamin Franklin right here. You know, money made all day. We the bank, doing what we do best, counting money.
That wraps up today's feature. Stay tuned for more updates.